there, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another My Favorite Exercise video. Today's video is on the Ped-o-Pul, and it is another collaboration with my Los Angeles colleague Lesley Logan of Profitable Pilates. I will include Lesley's favorite Ped-o-Pul exercises in the box below. And I will also include, we have several My Favorite Exercise videos on all of the studio apparatus, so I'll put those down in the box as well. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please use the subscribe button, use the bell icon so that you never miss a video. And I'm going to share just a few of my favorite Ped-o-Pul exercises. If you have a favorite and you would like to share, we would love to know what those are, especially on the Ped-o-Pul. That's a big statement to say you have a favorite exercise on the Ped-o-Pul. I have another colleague who calls this apparatus a dust catcher, and I have to say I use it for myself and a couple people, but I feel like it's a piece of apparatus that sits in the studio and is often underutilized. So I'm just going to share a few of my favorites today. We're going to do sort of a version of footwork, building to an exercise called centering, and then finally some arm circles. And I find that this piece of apparatus, it's a challenging piece of apparatus, especially because the springs are quite strong. It really makes you have to use all of your body to move the springs, and that's no easy feat. And sometimes I think we get the idea that this is only for big men, but it's great. I feel like it gives you really the tools to find the muscles that bring you to a tall, powerful standing position. And you can take what you use on other pieces of apparatus that have a similar purpose. I'm thinking mainly of the high chair. Sometimes those exercises can be used also to make a fully functioning, strong standing position. And this is just more challenging because the spring is here instead of on the lower body. Okay, now I have to actually get on. So do keep in mind, if this apparatus is new to you, it is not sturdy and this is not attached to anything. I am the stability. It is very unstable, and it is really me that is making it not fall over. So do be careful. Okay. So I'm going to place my back up onto the chair, onto the pole, and depending on who you are and what your back looks like, you can put your feet in various positions. You may have learned that your feet go in this little V right at the base of the chair, which is fine, or that they go up on the balls of the feet with your heels together at the base of the pole. And those positions are all great. My anatomy is such that my bottom sticks out a little bit. I have this little sway in my back. And so to give myself the best chance of having a lot of my back touch the back of the pole, or touch the pole, I like to take my feet a little bit further forward and have them apart. I've said before, I'm a little bit different side to side. So I find that if they're both apart, my feet, all the muscles can work on both sides. Sometimes the lazy side doesn't like to work if they're all together. Okay, so this is the part that's going to build, we're going to do sort of like a footwork-esque kind of exercise to build the strength into the centering exercise. And for me, I find it's very helpful to get all of my back, or as much as my back, onto the pole as I can. So I'm just going to bend my knees, and I'm just kind of having the hands in the handles. They're just going to kind of come with me. I'm trying to keep my arms attached to my center, so I'm not really pulling them. And then I'm going to relax my hips, push the floor away, and pull my center into that pole. And I'm going to do that again. Bending the knees, and then push the floor away. And actually, if you're familiar with the 2x4 exercises, or even with going up front on the high chair, you want to feel like you lift up the pole as the knees bend. So you're not going down, just the knee is bending. Your back is lifting and staying tall. And when I do that, I feel a lot more of me touching the pole. And now I'm going to lift and push the floor away. Let's do that again. Lift to lower. Oh, hey, my bottom. How exciting. And then push the floor away. And later, we might do this one leg at a time. Just, why not? I'm going to do it one more time. So now that's part of our centering exercise. I'm going to do everything together. I'm going to lift my body, the knees are bending, and I'm bringing the arms down. I'm sorry, ideally at the same time. And then I'm pushing the floor away and reaching the arms to the springs. And the exercises that you do lying down with arm springs, where you have to get all of your back to touch the mat, those really need to help you here, because now your mat is just a pole behind you, so it'll feel like a gargantuan effort to touch the pole maybe. Okay, we're still centering. And I'm sorry, these exercises are so hard, it's really hard to talk and do them at the same time. So that was centering 3 times in the first direction. Oh, I'm sorry, that was centering done, everything goes together. So you can do it a couple different ways. Everything together like I just did 3 times, or if you're really butch, 5 times. And now you can do it 3 times one way, alternating, and then 3 times the other way. So let's do that too. They're both really good and teach you different things. So now we're going to start with the lower body and do the upper body, moving the springs as a second step. So lifting to lower. And then I'm going to lift myself to push the spring. And then I'm going to stretch up, straightening my legs, and then reach into the springs. Yeah, can't really talk. Let's do it again. Up to go down. One more time. So that was one direction. Now we're going to reverse, but let the pole, let your center going into the pole be really what moves the upper and lower body. So that's really what's going to move. So you don't really, it's a big spring, it's easy to muscle your way around it. But if you just think that the center going into the pole is what the impetus to start the exercise is, you'll have a lot more success. Woo! Okay, so now the upper body is going to start. And I'm going to start by my center pushing into the pole. And one more time. Whew. So those are a lot of work, but now that we have a stronger foundation, now we can do some circles. Maybe. Okay, well those are my 3 favorite exercises at the Ped-o-Pul. And I don't feel that I do them particularly well, so it might look like a hot mess, but I feel like just the doing of them, you know, eventually they'll get better and better. And maybe that'll lead me to a 30-day challenge on the Ped-o-Pul. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions or comments about this apparatus, I was thinking it might be nice to have a tutorial on the Ped-o-Pul, either one exercise at the Ped-o-Pul or just on the Ped-o-Pul in general. So if that's something you would like to see, please let me know in a comment below. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Bye. This is my understanding as to Joe Pilates putting his mat exercises, or some of his mat exercises, on the spine corrector. You're going to balance with the low back on the peak of the barrel, and you're going to do single leg pull and double leg pull, balancing on that one point. And be judicious, because if you fling your limbs around, they will not save you.